talk about grieving. Most adults are old enough to have grieved. I think invariably it's associated around the death of a person, a family member, friend, lover, maybe even an antagonist. Grieving. One could grieve over losing a job and whatever, but I think let's talk about grieving with a human's death. Very early in my medical career, I started to see that grieving was a celebration. Because if somebody dies and you didn't have a meaningful relationship with them, I don't see you grieve. Grieving is often the point that you had a meaningful relationship, and that though grieving in expression is weeping, shaking, being even immobilized, that grieving is a celebration that this person was in your life at a moment when you have no real protection against its full expression in your tears, in your silence, in your isolation, however you're grieving. What concerned me about grieving is how long can it last? Can you grieve the loss of a child for 10 years? Your whole lifetime? Your partner dies, maybe even is murdered. Do they want you to grieve forever? So I asked a lot of dying people who were near death, how long do you think a person might grieve? And I never had anyone say a very long time. It is the initial reaction to irreversible loss. And the tears, like rain for the soil, I think weep. And at some point soon, you notice they're present. Everybody I have loved that has died is with me in this moment. And some the grieving like my father's, who he grieved being a soldier for so long, it took his soul. And yet I see that all of my effort for peace and justice came from that gift. And on the contrast, my mother's death, I grieve because I know she made me. She made me, and maybe my father made the reason I'm going to spend me. So, at what point, when a person dies, do you notice they're with you? And do you acknowledge their presence? Does it spook you that they are there whispering, get over it? So I am approached all the time by people at parties and letters about someone grieving what for me is too long. That the grieving is part of a gift they're giving themselves of influencing a positive sadness. So I give them this Neruda poem, and there are other great ones. Have I given that death poem? Okay, it's a sonnet. And boy, when I read it, I instantly memorized it, because certainly it's how I want people to feel after I am dead. If I die, survive me with such sheer force that you waken the fury of the pallid and the cold. From south to south, lift your indelible eyes. From sun to sun, dream through your singing mouth. I don't want your laughter or your steps to waver. I don't want my heritage of joy to die. Don't call up my person I am absent. Live in my absence as if in a house. Absence is a house so vast that inside you will pass through the walls and hang pictures on the wall. Absence is a house so transparent that I, lifeless, will see you living. And if you suffer my love, I will die again. Well, I'm not going to grieve long enough for you to die again. Thanks for the intensity that gave me this celebration of loss, and to see you're still there.